So, the glass of water. And what is it that we're told at the beginning of that passage? Come, all you who are thirsty, come to the waters. You don't need money, you can come anyway. Of course, Jesus is speaking, or the prophet Isaiah is speaking about spiritual thirst. But the same idea can be used with physical thirst as well. And that's what we're going to think about a little bit. 3 ideas, first of all, I want to say to you. First of all, it's for everyone. Everyone come. Doesn't matter. You don't have to be good. Everyone is welcome to come. You can be someone who's, well, I'm not sure about my faith, not sure how strong I am in my faith. You can come. You can be someone who thinks, I can't hear God. He seems a long, long way to me. Come. Come. You may feel to yourself, I'm just not good enough. I don't live the sort of life that is, that God will want to involve with. God says come. There is no excuse. There is no reason why we can't come. Life with God is not just for good people. In fact, I'd go and say the opposite. Life is for those of us that realise we're useless, in inverted commas. We can do nothing on our own. The other thing about this particular passage is that God offers real life. Real life. I'm too old, because I can remember the slogan that Coca-Cola used to have, it's the real thing. Anyone remember that? Yeah. I don't think they use it anymore, because it's awful stuff, really. It's not the real thing, folks. The real thing is a new life in Jesus Christ. That's the real thing. Because people out there have been conned. They think that earning lots of money, they think having your own home, they think an education or other forms of success will be fulfilling in life, will be ultimate fulfillment. Actually, most of them realise before they get to the end of life that wasn't the case, as probably we all have as well. These things, I say, again, are not bad. They are not bad. In fact, we need most of them to be able to get on in the world. We need money. We need somewhere to live. We do need education and many other things. But they don't give us real life. People think other things that people might think about, popularity, having followers, enjoying, I don't know why I put this one down, enjoying gaming. Who enjoys gaming here? Any of us? I'm sure we must have 1 or 2 people. Oscar, do you enjoy gaming? Good. I'm glad somebody does. All sorts of things. All of those things, they're good, but they ultimately don't bring satisfaction in life. God says, why spend your money, in that passage, on what does not satisfy? Why indeed? Lots of people out there do. But only God fulfills the needs of our hearts. And then the third thought just here and now is that God not only invites us, but he invites us to come. Come when? Now. Don't wait. Don't wait. Wherever you're stated, however you feel right now, God wants to meet with you. He wants to journey with us all. Every moment of our lives. Don't wait any longer, if you have waited, to follow him. It's so, so important. So the second part is thinking about seeking God. What does it mean to seek? Now, we had a very good example of that on Friday in my house. Somebody got up on Friday morning, went to pay for something online, then went to their wallet, but their wallet wasn't there. And then, of course, everybody in the house, I'm not saying who this person is, because it would embarrass them. It was me. It was me, okay. It was me. So then everyone is tasked in the house of hunting for the wallet. And then when the hunt is over and the wallet isn't found, the next thing is, where has that wallet gone? Where has it been left? Thinking about, well, if it's not anywhere in the house, where could it be? And then Muggins puts his thinking cap on and realizes that the last time he remembered having it was sitting waiting for somebody while he was in a hospital waiting room in Brighton the day before. And then, bless them, my daughter and my wife changed their plans for the day and decided to go shopping in Brighton. That was such a hardship for them, I know. But I'm very grateful that they did, because then they got my wallet back and I didn't have to spend the rest of the day going down there to get it. Seeking, when you lose something, is just completely consuming, isn't it, actually, when something is lost. You can't think about anything else. For those few moments, until we discovered where the wallet was and how it was going to be returned to me, until that point, my mind was just buzzing on how do we find this? How do you search for it? So whether you're looking for lost keys, that happens a lot in my life as well. Mobile phones, yes, that's another one. Anyone got other things they look for all the time? Yeah. I've actually, my kids gave me one of those tile things on my keys, so I can find my keys with my phone, and I can find my phone with my keys. Does that make sense? So if I lose one of them and I've got the other one, I can find them. If you lose both, we don't switch them on. That's another problem. Anyway, seeking God is an interesting one, isn't it? What do we do? What do we do to seek God? Pray. Lots of things. Yes, thank you. Pray, talking to him. That's one of the things. You can do that any time, folks. You can pray. What else do we do to seek God? Read the Bible. Yes, these aren't difficult particularly, aren't they? And the other thing that we can do is consciously turn to him. You do that when you read the Bible, of course. You do that when you pray. But you consciously turn to him. That means you turn away from any of the other things that are distractions or hurtful or not good. You turn to God. And when it involves us turning away from things that are not good for our lives, then we're actually, asking for forgiveness, aren't we? And God promises that we had freedom to be forgiven. Come, listen, and seek me are the three main thoughts that come out of this passage today.